What's this all about?
Getting ready for some company. Barbieri should be here any minute now.
Barbieri's coming here.
So he claims. Never known the man to be a liar. I just got off the phone with him. I told him if he wanted to settle up, he'd be here waiting.
For fuck's sake, Burke, you don't ever tell your enemy when and where you're gonna set up the ambush.
Christ, you're much too serious about all this. It takes the fun out of it. Besides, that's the worst that could happen.
You could get us all killed.
Aye, that I could. It's all right. It's just Nicky.
Butcher and his boys are right behind me.
You sure?
If there's one benefit to being your miserable dot, it's I know what a posse of Dago assholes out for blood looks like. I'll call them out with a spotlight on the water tower.
I loaded up some barrels with a special petrol mixer cooked up. Scatter them across the yard. A bullet will take them out. So don't be close to them when they blow. I'm gonna snipe those guinea fucks from the crane. You should head up to the roof. One last thing. You try to cut and run, I'll planch it myself. We clear?
I'll see you when this is done.
You might.
You all right back there, lass?
What's that? My die asking how I'm on such fucking concern.
Ah, shite, girl. A simple yes or no would have been fine.
Watch the left side. Rotten hell, asshole!
Should have never fucked with the Irish. On your fucking right, watch out.
Yeah, I don't fuck with
How's your head feeling now, Doc?
I feel like there's fucking fire ants crawling through me brain.
Poor bastards must be starving.
Give him a hit on the left. Don't forget the little surprise I cooked up for those guinea fucks.
Start firing and don't stop. With pleasure.
You messed with the wrong Irish girl, you bastard!
Blast that fucker to pieces. Warming him up. Switch that ammo.
days I cooked up for those goddamn eggplants here, Juggy.
Hey, I don't give two fucks about Burke's little pet Niglet. I want the Mick alive. Got it? I'm gonna give him an ass fucking he's never gonna fucking forget. Bring him back fucking alive, that cocksucker.
We got a problem.
Hey, I'll piss on your grave, you dago bastard! Ha ha!
Hey, I'm in. Here we go. Hey, I'm in.
Rotten hell, asshole!
You see me trying to get my head down? Look who I found! I can't fucking move!
Should have saved a bullet or two.
A nigger and a Mick working together. Fuck me. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
What can I say? Brave new world.
Still alive then?
I see the legs still giving you fits, huh, fucko?
Ah, fuck you. You won't be so cocky once I take the acetylene to you.
Fuck you! What do you think happens next, huh? You're gonna die, motherfucker. You're gonna hold next to me. You, your whole organization. You're gonna suck my dick in hell.
You all right?
Grab his legs. Time to get him into the garage. Fat cunt.
We were never able to reconstruct precisely what happened to Barbieri, primarily because his body wasn't found until the mid-1980s. The Army Corps of Engineers was dredging the bottom of the Mississippi River, and his remains were found in the trunk of an old car. Both legs were broken so many times there was barely any bone left.
So everywhere, and not a drop to drink. Ah, maybe a drop every now and then.
I'll not leave thee, thy lone one, to pine on the stem. Since the lonely are sleeping, go sleep thou with him.
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Die slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. And I'm thinking of myself. This jockey bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You can thank me by calling me by my name.
Aye. Lincoln it is, then. It's funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we've go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't, does it? No.
It done.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing at anyone who came along. Even if they were there to help. Look where it fucking got me. It's the sense of changing. Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki to manage those moonshine runs, but she can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't this season.
Oh, for her. Very kind, it's always in season. Yeah. Oh, you'll excuse me. Oh, I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely.
Peace, love, bullshit.
I don't even bother going there for my meeting.
Whiskey everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
Wow.
Maybe. A drop every now and then?
Only reason I'm walking this route is because my car's in the shop again. I don't even bother going there for my meat anymore. The quality's gone way down.
We have a breaking story out of Point Verdun where witnesses have reported sustained gunfire. This network, as well as New Bordeaux police, have been unable to substantiate these reports, but we'll update you as soon as we have more information.
Yep, heard many a horror story about the things that went on between these walls. Now we get to make some of our own, eh?
Mr. Clay, good to have this back in our hands. Them what motherfuckers were making a right mess of the place?
There's bravery in revolution, isn't there? It's the foundation of our very country, throwing off the yoke of tyrants and shedding blood for one's very freedom. It's a beautiful thing, dear listener. And if you got the courage of your convictions, if you're willing to sweat and bleed for them, you may not have my agreement, but you have got my respect. But it seems to me that revolution, the word at least, is being thrown around too freely these days. When you head down to the French ward and see that nest of kids squatting in their little camp there, what do you see? They're dirty, there's no denying that. Messy, some of them with criminal records, on drugs, promiscuous, homosexual, anti-Christian. They think church is a dirty word. I ask again, what do you see? How do they see themselves? Well, I tell you, I went over there and I asked. One boy couldn't have been older than 18, 19. He comes over and we get to talking. Let's call him Bobby. It's a revolution, man. This boy who's barely old enough to shave tells me with absolute conviction, too. So I say, revolution against that, son? What are you... No, who are you fighting against? Now, this young man doesn't miss a beat, because he's been taught well. He tells me it's a revolution against the system. The system? Like you can just bottle up every complaint you have with the world into one little word. The system is keeping you out of school, from getting a job, poor, hungry, or whatever else. Anyway, he tells me that we've got reefer and free love and music, and we don't need what you've got, old man. That's what he said to me. Sex, drugs, music, all they need. And no one's gonna tell them otherwise. They think that's brave, moral, even. Inasmuch as these children believe anything can be moral. From where I'm sitting, theirs is simply a philosophy of if it feels good, then by golly, do it. Follow Rome stuff, essentially. Well, let me tell you, there's a second act to the story. And you're not gonna like it, dear listener. In spite of it all, I like this boy. He was smart, articulate. I feel like 20 years younger and a few bad decisions later, I could be him. So I thought I'd go back and talk to him. Bring him a cup of coffee and see what other thoughts might be bouncing around in that head of his. When I got there this morning, I went asking for Bobby. And another boy, no older than him, maybe even a little younger, said Bobby was gone. Gone where? I asked. He's dead.
Who we shooting?
Didn't you hear? We're about to find ourselves in the middle of a race war.
I've seen you shoot. I think I'll be all right.
Hey, with this fucking rifle, I'm Wild Bill Hickok. So, how's the Padre handling all this? You know, the bloody path of mayhem and revenge you've embarked upon?
Still not happy about it. Thinks you're most likely the devil.
You know, I had a look at his service record. Oh, settle down. I was just curious. He was a medic, but he saw action at Klimbaugh with the 614th. He was credited with taking out 2 Kraut tanks on top of the 16 men he shot. A lot of killing for a would-be priest.
That was different. It was during a war.
And this isn't? Look, I'm just saying, we didn't win that war by worrying about hurting someone's feelings. We won it by bombing the Krauts and Nips back to the Stone Age. Padre'd be wise to remember that.
Yeah, maybe. I'll catch you later.
You're not still sore about me looking into the Padre, are you? I guess you were able to keep Burke sober long enough to get him on our side? The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Today, Congress passed legislation to offer home ownership subsidies, affordable apartments, and riot insurance for citizens who reside in low-income neighborhoods. The projected cost for this housing relief program could be as high as $30 billion over the next 40 years.
Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. Ain't got no cigarettes. But 2 hours of pushing broom buys a
Any word about how it's going in there?
How you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill a poor son of a bitch. Get it over with.
Nah. Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito until we all respect him.
If only all it took was...
Huh? Damn, get him!
Reload! I ain't going out like that. Running for cover.
Guns going down! Grabbing some cover! I'm empty. He's over here! Got a skull setting now. Grab him some cover! He's fucking dropping us! Get your ass around! This is the way you die! Dead height, fucker! We got it. Fucking Molotov! Lit Molotov going out!
You ain't that bad, dipshit. I'm ducking down!
There he is!
Anybody gonna shoot that asshole?
I'm boxed in, I'll get around him while he's peeing. Cover me while I reload. Taking cover.
Stay behind me! Fine on that piece of shit!
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
I'm on to you, buddy. Can't kill what ain't here. Fuck it.
Chick over there. Grabbing cover.
Come get me, boy! Cocksucker! Fucking got me pinned!
Gotta hunker down.
Woo! Boy knows how to fine on that piece of shit!
trying to fuck you up. I'll fucking kill you! I know I saw that fucker. Scratch off that area.
You scared little fuck! You think your little pet by morning, get inside and kill you! Fancy man! Break my fingers, cut my hands off, I'll kill you little piece of shit alive! Hey! I'm in here!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano, asked for my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Also, we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
Vito says you're reliable.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if the information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's man Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys talking. Be careful about telling folks you're working for Vito. He's a good man, but damn if he hasn't pissed off a lot of people.
Crawdads? No, I can't stand the thing. I don't need anything that looks like a bug.
Hello, dear listener. This is Remy Duval, and on the next Native Son, we'll be speaking with a man who's fought for this country in 2 wars and is now forced to defend himself at home. A true American hero, I'll be talking to Mr. Hollis Dupree, a man being prosecuted and persecuted for protecting his very home. That's Hollis Dupree on Native Son. Native Son!
Vito sent me. You're Connie, right?
Yup. Connie DeMarco. Been keeping an eye on the smuggling business for Vito. Roy Thibodeau's in charge now, and it's a damn shit show.
Why hasn't Greco bounced him yet?
Oh, he bounced Roy right into a hole if he got to say so. Greco didn't pick Roy, and that puts a target on his back. Still, Roy's trying to sell the usual shit from out of Cuba. Cigars and rum, mostly. Hell, rumor has it they even selling medicine and shit to the Cubans.
Sounds like Greco's scrambling.
Imagine Greco thought his Uncle Sal'd give him a break, but no. So he's squeezing everyone, including Roy. Business gets any worse, Roy's gonna have to come down and see to it himself. Mind, Roy's got a few guys here and there.
Might take some persuading, but I'll get him to talk.
You get hold of any Roy's guys yet? They're sure to talk if you, ask just right.
Don't hold your breath is all I'm saying. Sal put Vito in a freezer. Can't walk that back.
But it was Greco's play. Way out here, Sal didn't have nothing to do with it.
You ever see Michael Greco have an original thought that didn't have something to do with pussy or blow? Nah, that shit was Sal all the way.
Huh?
Tell me what's going down at Roy's warehouse.
The boss is trying to get medical supplies to Cuba for extra cash. I know where the shipment is.
Rest in peace, asshole.
Dead asshole, 12 o'clock. God! Don't you know you're dead?
There's been a homicide reported in River Row. If there's a unit in the area, maybe you can pass by and check it out.
Today, the Senate charged Jeff Fort, second in command of the Blackstone Rangers gang, with contempt of Congress. Fort walked out of a Senate investigating committee yesterday after he was refused permission to cross-examine his accusers.
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrols.
Boss got it down to 5.
Did my share of time. Attica mostly. Funny how normal folk pretend we're being rehabilitated, as if they doing us a favor.
More like they're tossing trash in a dump, right on top of rock.
I don't know a single son of a bitch who's come out a better man than when he...
What? Just get to the phone! Oh, where that came from! Up, motherfucker!
I got a gator who loves...
Fuck! Reload!
Dropping us! Oh, it's making me uncomfortable, you know. This here's the last day of your miserable life.
Let's go down! Grabbing cover!
Winger! Fuck! Reload!
Shit! He has me pinned down!
done with those hot flashes.
How's it going?
Stop slacking, come on! You don't want to put the effort in. I'll find someone.
I'm not hearing things, am I?
Gonna have to ask you to leave.
There's been a homicide reported in River Row. If there's a unit in the area, maybe you can pass by and check it out.
What's with all this anger and hate?
Gonna love, light it, and throw. This is the way you die. Be your slave. John Barry, bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it all home to me.
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
But you stayed out bring it to me. Bring your sweet loving. Bring it all home to me.
You got real police incoming. You got real police incoming. Put your stamps up.
Officer request assistance with all units. Responding units. Visual contact with suspect lost. On-scene officers engaging with suspect. Respond with caution. All units, negative visual on suspect. Begin search in immediate vicinity.